Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Anna. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Grant Ellis is turning to a higher power after his breakup with Juliana Pasquarosa. A few hours after sharing the news that the pair had decided to call off their engagement and end their relationship, Grant posted a single cross emoji on a black background in his Instagram story on Friday, June 13. Grant, 31, shared news of the split via Instagram the same day. "This is one of the harder things I've had to write, but I want to share it honestly. Juliana and I have decided to end our relationship," he wrote in his story at the time. "We both gave this our best and poured a lot of love into each other, but after a lot of deep conversations, we've come to the understanding that we're simply not the right fit long term. There's no negativity here, no resentment, just two people who care about each other and want the best for one another moving forward," he added. "I'll always be grateful for what we shared and for the growth that came with it. Thank you to everyone who supported us and believed in our journey. This chapter is closing, but we're both walking away with love and respect in our hearts." Juliana also addressed the split on the platform. "It's a gift to find someone who sees the world in a way that resonates with you, while also encouraging you to grow. I've been grateful to share that experience with Grant," Juliana, 28, wrote via her Instagram stories on Friday. "Marriage is a commitment, and it's one we both still believe in deeply. After a lot of honest conversations and reflection, we've come to the decision that this chapter of our lives is meant to continue on separate paths. While this isn't the ending we once imagined, it's one filled with mutual respect, care, and hope for what's ahead." She also wrote, "We're still cheering each other on, just from different places now." The pair fell in love during season 29 of The Bachelor. After he sent home runner-up Lydia Gar, Grant proposed to Juliana during the March finale. "Through this whole journey, you've been someone who has inspired me," Grant gushed at the time. "I truly believe that you are somebody who is my best friend, and I'm so grateful for our journey. I'll be there for you as your man, as your friend, as your partner. Juliana, will you marry me?" Grant opened up about his feelings for Juliana in February. "From night one, we really connected over our love of playing the piano. We always had that physical chemistry, and then we started to really develop an emotional connection," he said, while exclusively speaking to Us Weekly at the time. Every relationship was different, but that was a relationship that really developed over time. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa have called off their engagement just a few months after fans watched the 30-year-old day trader waffle between two choices on The Bachelor season 29. The couple's split wasn't particularly surprising to fans of the series. Social media followers suspected a split was imminent all along. The timing of the announcement, however, seems a bit suspicious. Just a few months ago, The Bachelor fans watched Grant Ellis propose to Juliana Pasquarosa. The surprise pick didn't come easy for Ellis, who admitted he hadn't made a final decision just moments before speaking to his two finalists. Now, the romance has officially ended. All told, the duo had known each other for less than a year before calling things off. The former couple announced their split in separate but matching Instagram updates. Ellis insisted that there was no negativity and that he and Pasquarosa were just not the right fit long term. Pasquarosa said they will be cheering each other on even though their romance fizzled. They remain friends, which is what viewers suspected they should have been all along. Well, it's nice to see a mature end to a romance. It was also completely expected. Fans clocked a lack of chemistry between the pair immediately. Social media users have long suspected that Ellis had the most chemistry with Lydia Gar, but was scared off by her religious background and her rush to get married. Regardless of the reason, the lack of resentment is a nice change of pace, considering the troubling Bachelor Nation splits fans have witnessed in recent months. Jin Tran and Devon Strader's breakup was dramatic, filled with leaked texts and wild accusations. Matt James and Rachel Kirkconnell's split was very cold, very messy, and very public. Neither romance ended on friendly terms. Ellis and Pasquarosa aren't the only members of Bachelor Nation who announced the end of a romance in recent days. Jen Tran announced the end of her most recent relationship, too. Tran, who Ellis initially tried to woo on season 21 of The Bachelor, debuted her romance with Dancing with the Stars pro Sasha Farber in February. Ellis and Tran didn't have much of a connection during her season, and we don't think they'll link up now that they are both single. Still, it's interesting that both Ellis and Tran announced splits within days of ABC revealing the contestants for the long-awaited Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. While we don't think either will show up in Season 10, we do believe we'll be seeing more of Ellis and Tran eventually. Perhaps Season 11 will feature the former Flames? Stepping off the Bachelor set is often the end of the spotlight, but for Lydia Gar, it was just the beginning. This Bachelor contestant parlayed her fame into a thriving career, leveraging attention into a professional platform that pays off financially. Her journey offers powerful insights for anyone wondering how to turn screen time into real income. Here's a look at her 5 smart moves from contestant to business mogul and what it means for your hustle. As soon as season 29 wrapped, Lydia flooded Instagram and TikTok with lifestyle videos, behind-the-scenes footage, and polished snapshots. That approach built her following quickly, branding her as more than just a reality star. Brands noticed, and collaborations with clothing, wellness, and travel names followed. This early hustle is exactly what elevates influencers to entrepreneurs. Timing and social growth makes all the difference. Lydia didn't wait for fame to wane. She returned full force to her career at Pelion Venture Partners in Salt Lake City. Originally a receptionist, she now heads the firm's platform and community team, showing real career momentum behind her cameo. That gives her credibility beyond the screen and impresses sponsors seeking smart, engaged partners. Her role blends networking, brand building, and content strategy. Perfect for someone with influence. With her Utah roots on display, horses, family values, and Salt Lake City locales, Lydia appeals to regional pride while tapping a national and global audience. This authenticity attracts brands wanting both prestige and relatability. Her balanced identity showcases homegrown charm with a polished presence. Sponsors love real connections over feel-good fluff. It's a content strategy grounded in roots and relevance. As a verified and vocal Swiftie, Lydia channels her passions into brand collaborations aligned with her style and image. From luxury clothing to local tourism, her partnerships feel organic, not forced. This strategic branding keeps her authentically connected to her audience while monetizing influence. Brands pay more when deals feel genuine to fans. She's building a lasting brand, not just chasing the next post. And even after the show, Lydia keeps posting regularly, staying in the spotlight with consistent engagement that builds long-term presence. She uses a mix of real edits, real estate content, and VC insights to reinforce her brand across niches. That consistency turns fleeting fame into sustainable impact. Whether she lands Bachelorette, hosts a podcast, or launches a product line, the foundation is in place. Her next moves will likely build a smart empire. Lydia Gar proves that reality TV can be a launching pad, but only if you back it with strategy, authenticity, and hard work. She balanced influence and income with a real career. Now a recognizable voice in VC and social content, her story shows how to capitalize on opportunity. Her journey is a roadmap, from fleeting fame to sustainable success. If you are ready to put in the work and stay real, Grant Ellis, the 31-year-old former professional basketball player turned day trader, captured hearts as the lead of The Bachelor Season 29. But it was his connection with Juliana Pasquarosa, a 28-year-old client services associate from Boston, that truly stole the show. Their love story unfolded against the backdrop of one of the most dramatic Bachelor seasons in recent memory, complete with controversy, competing love interests, and ultimately a fairy tale engagement in the Dominican Republic. The couple's journey began during the first night of filming in Los Angeles, where an instant spark was evident from their very first interaction. What started as a reality TV romance has blossomed into a genuine partnership that has weathered public scrutiny, online criticism, and the unique challenges that come with finding love on national television. Their relationship timeline showcases not just the typical Bachelor formula of roses and romantic dates, but a deeper connection built on mutual respect, shared values, and genuine compatibility. From their romantic first one-on-one date in Edinburgh, Scotland, to meeting each other's families during hometown visits, Grant and Juliana's relationship progressed naturally, despite the artificial constraints of reality television. Their engagement, which aired on March 24, 2025, marked the beginning of a new chapter as they navigate life together beyond the cameras, planning their future while maintaining the strong foundation they built during filming. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa's love story began during the first night of the Bachelor Season 29 filming in Los Angeles. The chemistry between them was immediately apparent, with Juliana later describing the moment she stepped out of the limo. You could tell there was a bit of an instant spark. I think it was in his eye contact and his body language when I got out. He was a lot taller and a lot more handsome in person. Their connection deepened significantly during their first one-on-one date in Edinburgh, Scotland, where the romantic atmosphere allowed them to explore their compatibility beyond the initial attraction. This pivotal date set the tone for their relationship throughout the season, establishing the foundation of trust and understanding that would carry them through the challenges ahead. One of the most significant milestones in Grant and Juliana's relationship came during the hometown dates, when Juliana took Grant to meet her family in Newton, Massachusetts. The visit was captured by spoiler sources, indicating the serious nature of their connection as the season progressed toward its conclusion. The importance of family approval became evident in their post-show interviews, where both Grant and Juliana emphasized how crucial it was for their families to connect before going public with their relationship. They've talked over the phone, over FaceTime. We kind of did that right away when we got home because we wanted them to feel connected too, Juliana explained. Grant added that there wasn't a second he doubted after hometowns that their families would accept each other, particularly noting how his father and Juliana's father bonded over their shared experience in the car business. Season 29 finale, which aired on March 24, 2025, was not without its complications. Grant found himself torn between Juliana and runner-up Lydia Gar, creating one of the most emotionally charged conclusions in Bachelor history. The situation was further complicated by Lydia's revelation during the After the Final Rose special that Grant had told her she was the one and that they would be getting engaged. Despite the drama surrounding his connection with Lydia, Grant ultimately chose Juliana, proposing to her in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And his proposal was heartfelt and genuine. Juliana, from the very first evening we spent playing the piano and getting to know each other, I felt a connection with you. Throughout this entire journey, you've been an inspiration to me. I genuinely believe you are my best friend. I will support you as your man, your friend, and your partner. Juliana, will you marry me? Her enthusiastic yes marked the beginning of their engagement and their journey as a couple beyond the show. Grant and Juliana are taking a measured approach to their wedding planning, emphasizing that they're in no rush to get married. They're considering a destination wedding in Italy, where Juliana's family has roots, which would provide a meaningful connection to her heritage. Since we were in the Dominican Republic during my season, we want to do something special for Jules in Italy. Grant explained the Air wedding plans reflect their desire for intimacy and authenticity, choosing to celebrate with very close friends and family who truly know and care about them. This approach aligns with their philosophy of prioritizing genuine connections over public spectacle, a lesson learned from their experience on reality television. But we're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.